interesting. Yeah, it's cool. I think probably not a lot of people have friends that are CEOs. So that's very cool that you have a friend in this position. Yeah, and of course CEOs can be of, giant, huge companies, but also, smaller companies or different kinds of organizations. Yeah, nice example. Okay, let's go now to Lennon. Lennon?
Hi, my name is Lenin. I'm from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. A CEO that I know is Warren Buffett. He is an investor, a very popular one. I think it's one of the most important investors in United States. I think he is from.
Yeah, United States.
What else was there to say?
Oh, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, just a short example is good. Okay. Yeah, so that's a good one too. Yeah, another very famous kind of investor CEO. And you were correct, he is from the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, let's go now to Maria. Maria? Oh, Maria, are you here? Make sure your microphone is turned on. It looks to me like your microphone is switched off. Okay, we'll check back with her. How about Trung? Trung?
Yes. Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello.
A famous CEO I know, and I think it's a CEO of Apple. I think I just because I love in technology and I just focus on the products, and I don't know the name of CEO. But I think they are a good CEO, and Apple is the good product for global, and now they are, I think, in the top company in the world. Just about the first smartphone from Apple, about I think about 10 years ago. When Apple held their smartphone, the big company is Nokia. Nokia is a big company, and nobody think Apple will swing the Nokia. But now the Apple in the top company. I think it's depend on the leader on the company. And I think Apple have many CEO goods. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. The CEO can help lead a company to become more popular or take a different direction. Yeah, actually, I didn't know the CEO of Apple either. I just Googled it. And apparently right now it's Tim Cook. Maybe some of you knew this. So yes. He's the current Apple CEO.
I think Tim Cook, yes.
Yeah, nice. Okay, and let's see if we have Wilker. Wilker, are you here? Wilker?
Oh, hello. I'm sorry.
Oh, hello.
My name is Wilker. I'm from Brazil. I think that Steve Jobs were a good CIO.
Steve Jobs?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you think he was a good CEO? Yeah, definitely one of the more famous ones. Some people think he's really good. Other people think he had some flaws, but yeah, definitely led the company to do great things. Yeah, nice. Okay, so some good examples of CEOs that you guys know. Okay, so I want to go on to our example. So let me share my screen. And we can take a look at this video about in general, what CEOs do, some of their responsibilities. And I'll play this and then ask some questions as we go along. Executives, what do they do?
To oversee the daily operations of an organization, chief executives do a little bit of everything, from making critical financial decisions to appointing new managers to planning and implementing organizational policies. Chief executives have a broad range of responsibilities. Chief executives spend a lot of their time developing and building the teams that conduct the work of the organization.
Okay, let's pause it here. So they said a lot of things at the beginning here. But in general, Andres, do chief executives have a lot of different things to do, or do they only concentrate in one or two things?
Usually they need to do different things. They need work in several I don't know how we say it, parts of the enterprises.
Yeah, you could say departments, maybe.
Departments, yes, departments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it talks about how they do a little bit of everything, and then yeah, they also say a broad range of responsibilities. Okay. Yeah, so as you said, yeah, they work in lots of different departments or lots of different areas. Okay, and then it listed a bunch of examples. Alvin, do you remember one of the examples of what a CEO does or what a CEO is responsible for?
The CEO has many important decisions and sorry, I don't know. Is the appointed a new managers appointment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what does it mean if you appoint a new manager? Yeah, so it says that they are appointing or they appoint new managers. What do you think this means? They appoint new managers.
I don't know.
No, appoint here just means like choose, for the position. So they're choosing the managers. So maybe this could be like hiring from outside the company, or maybe also choosing someone who is already in the company.
Choosing the best employer. I don't know, the best.
Yeah, the best employee.
Yeah, the person, the best to do in your work.
Yeah, so yeah, appoint is kind of like, choose for a position. Yeah, good. So that's some of the things. Okay. Yeah, they have to make these decisions. They have to appoint new managers. It also talks about, planning and implementing organizational policies. Karen, what would be an example of an organizational policy?
Well, I don't know.
This can be a lot of things. It could be as simple as a dress code. What do you think would be a dress code policy that an organization might have?
I don't understand. Can you repeat?
Yeah. So policies are a little bit like rules, rules or things people should follow. And I gave the example that, this could even be something like a dress code policy, what you have to wear for work. What do you think would be part of a dress code policy?
Well, it's something a little bad because dress code policy not is what is the word? Well, it's correct dress code policy, but it's I don't know what is the word in English. Incómodo.
Uncomfortable, I think.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, and well, with the high heels for women's, and well, with the pants with I don't know, it's suits or
suits.
Is so hot and what in a warm chance, but in a cold city is comfortable. But I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, so parts of dress code policies might be for men that they have to wear a suit, which is pronounced kind of like SOOT suit. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe ties. Yeah, maybe for women, heels or dresses. Yeah, so that could be some examples of part of a dress code policy. But policies, can also be about many different things. Yeah, good. Okay, and then it talks about how chief executives work with teams in the next part, the last part that we saw. So Lennon, what do chief executives do for teams?
They spend time building their capacities and working with them to make the team like affordable to go ahead without him. Maybe, I don't know.
To make them like independent.
Yes, independent. It's not need to be here or to him to be there.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Yeah, so building the teams and also to make them independent or give them some direction.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, we saw this part, talking about developing and building these teams. Good. Okay, let me play a bit more and we can hear a bit more about
helping and building the teams that conduct the work of the organization. They represent their organization at conferences and on visits to national or international branches of their group. Chief executives use a variety of technology to stay connected with people and projects across the span of their organization. They rely on sophisticated software to help them keep tabs on operations, research legal matters, and prepare financial reports. They often work long hours, including evenings and weekends. Many work more than 40 hours per week.
Sorry, teacher, we can't hear anything.
We can hear you, teacher. We can hear you, teacher.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, sometimes this happens with the app. Okay, so I was saying they talked a bit about technology and how CEOs use technology. Trung, how do CEOs use technology?
The CEO, they are very good at the technology, and they can use technology for editing. They use technology for help them manage a lot of things.
Yeah, what do you mean by editing
Like
with
they
technology?
connect use technology, like connect with other people in overseas for like conference meeting, and connect with other people, and using technology for presentation. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so meetings, connecting with people. They also talked a bit about finances, legal things, all ways people use technology. Yeah, good. And then Wilker, they talk a bit about how much CEOs work. Do CEOs work long hours or just normal hours?
Okay, CEOs working long hours and because your responsibility several owns more 40 hours for weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Yeah, usually more than 40 hours a week for CEOs.
Yes.
Because they have a lot to do. Yeah, nice. Okay, I want to stop it here because I want to leave some time for discussion. But yeah, feel free to watch the rest of it on your own time. Okay, so I want to think about some of the good things about being a CEO and some of the bad things about being a CEO, kind of pros and cons. Let's start with good things. Andres, what do you think is a good thing about being a CEO?
Okay, I think the I think the one of the best things of the CEO is the pay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And of course the responsibility, because responsibility could be good if you know how to manage, you how to live with their with it. I think are both are good things for a CEO.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they didn't talk about the pay in this video, but yeah, I think we all know that CEOs get paid a lot of money.
Yes.
And yeah, another good point. Yeah, if someone really likes managing, if that's very fulfilling to them, that could be a good thing too. Yeah, nice. Okay, how about Alvin? Alvin, what do you think would be a good thing about being a CEO?
Yeah, I think the same idea. The pie is good, and is the important or famous the company. Yeah, is a lot of responsibilities do you have, and it disadvantage is work a lot of hours for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the disadvantages. Okay, so yeah, you agree with Andres, responsibilities, or we could say as a positive thing that they have a lot of power, a lot of power to shape things, a lot of power to do things. And yeah, and then started with disadvantages. So yeah, let's go into some disadvantages. Karen, what do you see as some of the disadvantages of being a CEO?
Well, I think the same idea. The money is important, but the concept around for your company is a good point. Yes, the responsibilities is to intelligent person because it's stressful.
Stressful?
Stressful, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does sound like a stressful job.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't quite hear that last part. Can you say the last part again?
Stressful.
Mm-hmm.
What's the pronunciation?
Okay, yeah. Stressful, yeah. Yeah, so stressful is, the adjective to describe, describe a thing. Yeah, and I think definitely it would be stressful, in addition to the long hours. Yeah, nice.
Well, it's a negative thing, but what is the point? And this
Yeah, I'm sure if people become a CEO, they know that that's part of the job. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Lennon, would you ever want to be a CEO?
Sorry, I didn't hear it. What?
Oh, would you ever want to be a CEO? Do you think this would be a good job for you?
I don't know. It has a lot of responsibilities, but also it's like you decide what kind of environment you want to have with your staff, your personnel. You also decide many things like the dress code, the policies, and that's like the place where you spend almost half of your life. So it's something that should be like decided with importance, but it's a really big responsibility. So I have to think about
No,
it.
you'd have to think.
Yes, but the pay is good.
Yeah, you make some good points. Yeah, I like your point about kind of shaping the culture or shaping the work environment. Yeah, it's definitely something that as a CEO, you could have a lot of influence on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is hard to think. It would take a long time to kind of consider.
Yes.
Yeah. And how about Trung? Trung, would you be interested in being a CEO?
I think yes, because now I have my own business, and I have the same situation with the CEO, but I just have a small company about 5 employees, and I want in the future I have a big company and with and I have too many skill and knowledge for manage my business in future. And I know in CEO have a good knowledge and understand understand a lot of things, know legal and how to communicate good with everybody and using technology and but and with CEO we can earn a lot of money, but we don't have time to spend it, and it's have a lot of stress and many responsibility for a lot of things, and they have I think they busy on there, and I hope in the future I have a good manners and a good manager, and I have many tools for manner, and I hope I have a little time for my family, because I see a lot of CEO, they don't have time for their family, and they have to spend, I think, almost their time with their business. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the work-life balance can be hard.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. But you would be still kind of interested, and I guess you're kind of a CEO if you have your own business as well.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, we're at the end, so let me just do a quick recap before we finish. So we talked about chief executives or CEOs in this class and saw a little bit about them. So a few good things to remember. We talked about the word appoint. If you appoint someone to a position, you choose someone for a position. And we also talked about policies. Policies are kind of like, rules or things people have to follow at a company. And yeah, I talked a little bit about, how CEOs shape a company, what they do, and some of the good and bad things, and whether we would want to be CEOs. So yeah, nice job with the class today. Very good discussion. So we're at the end, but I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Okay,
And everyone.
bye-bye.